Hello everyone, I'm Jonas from BitFenix Marketing. Today, beside me sits the Pandora ATX, which is a follow-up case to the previously launched Pandora. As the name suggests, it comes with support for full-size ATX cases, and it comes in two versions, the ATX and the ATX Core. I will give you a little tour over the coming minutes and show you exactly what the Pandora ATX is like inside and out. Originally, my idea was to unbox the Pandora ATX on camera, but that's not really a viable solution. So I've just removed the box and unpacked the Pandora ATX, which sits next to me here. It comes in a protective plastic bag, and what you get inside as well is this quick installation guide. So these are the two things you get. But the main feature is obviously the case, and its defining feature is probably the same as was on the Pandora originally. And these are the curved side panels that wrap around the front. And also, with the Pandora ATX, we have a 360mm radiator support. We have cable management solutions inside that are very nifty, and it's all geared towards the enthusiast who wants to show off the hardware inside the case, and that's what we're going to have a look at now. Starting off with the front panel, you see these curved side panels that come around because we have no 5¼ optical drive places in the Pandora ATX, because nobody uses them anyways. It's 2015, right? Another feature which is very nifty here, if I can just remove the plastic, I'm not sure if this can be done. It's done there. There we go. The front panel is a glossy plastic one. The case only comes in black. And it comes in two versions. We have the Icon version, which is just the Pandora ATX, or the Core version. The difference between these is that in the Icon version there is a 2.8-inch LCD screen, which is mounted here. And this is a color display. You can customize your front bezel as best as you like, and the Core version does without this panel. So on the top edge of the Pandora ATX, we find the front panel I/O, and this consists of a power button, a reset button, and these come with a pair of LEDs inside, which are pretty discreet and will not disturb you during your nighttime activities, whatever they may be. We also have dual USB 3 connectors, we have dual USB 2 connectors, and front panel audio, which comes in the form of a line out and microphone in, 3.5mm sockets, the usual stuff. Another thing which is unique with the Pandora ATX is the pop-off grill we have on top, and you can lift it off, and it's a full-size grill. It comes with a dust filter inside. And here you can easily access your radiator. It houses up to a 360mm radiator here, should you wish. The back of the Pandora ATX is not that exciting, perhaps, but I want to show it to you anyways before we dive into the case innards itself. We have a 120mm exhaust fan. We have rubber grommets for your water cooling needs. We have 7 expansion slots, and at the bottom in the power supply tray, we have a box, the usual box of screws. It comes in a very cardboard-looking cardboard box, so nothing special going on there. One specific feature I want to bring to your attention here is the wide space here. You can see this is where the motherboard goes, and on the back side of that we have actually a 20mm cable management space, which means you can fit much larger cables on the back side of the motherboard tray for cable management needs. Both the Pandora ATX and the Pandora ATX Core come with this window version. It's only available in black. However, the window is well protected, and as you can see, it's on both sides we have this plastic wrapping so as to not damage it in shipping or something. Another thing I should mention is that we have thumb screws at the back, unlike the original Pandora, the Micro ATX one, but we still have the curved front, which comes with push pins in the front. Let's see if I can do this somehow nicely, because we have a bit of a weird thing going on here. There we go. You just pull it out once you've undone the back screws, and voila, you have the interior and the other sheet of protective plastic there. Once you get inside the Pandora ATX is where the real fun starts. The defining feature is probably the power cover, which we have down here, which creates a separate compartment for the power supply at the bottom, and you can have the hard drives down there as well, obviously. This improves case rigidity, gives you a nicer look, and lowers noise. This we've taken into account with a separate bracket for water cooling pumps. It supports all current water cooling pumps on the market aimed at computer cooling. And this is only for the full Pandora ATX version. This is not in the Core version. So the water cooling support is not in the Core version. Also, we have a 3.5-inch hard drive mount here. You can mount a hard drive here should you wish to show it off through the side window, or you can obviously completely remove it, just one thumb screw, pretty easy. ATX motherboards, as I've stressed plenty of times now. But my personal favorite feature is probably the SSD mounts here, which means you can show off your nice new SSDs, new expensive fancy SSDs, and comes with cable management holes right next to them, so you can do really tasteful cable management as well. Other things I should mention is the customization for water cooling here. We got in the front dual 140mm fan support or triple 120s, so you can have a 360mm radiator up front should you wish. You can also have it in the top, but we only recommend one single 360mm radiator in the system, as well as the barrage of fans you wish to install. Another feature of the Pandora ATX is easily removable dust filters. I mean, I've flipped the case onto its side for practical reasons in the studio more than anything else, but here's the one for the power supply, which is mounted in the bottom, and it's a pretty simple one, removable, cleanable, and simply slides into place, held into place like that. There's also one in the front which takes care of the triple 120s, which is pretty tall and it's held into place by magnets. It looks like this, easily cleanable, removable, and once you're done, you just slide it back in and bask in the glory of magnets, because who doesn't love magnets? We're nearing the end of the tour of the Pandora ATX, and as you can see, we still have this other side panel on. I figured, let's just remove this, and it's held in place with push pins, and you remove it like so. And inside, what you're met with is a bunch of more of these SSD trays. On the bottom, you have hard drive trays, 3 of them, and Velcro cable ties, which is a nice touch if you ask me. I actually quite like it myself. And as we mentioned previously, the cable management space here is 20mm, which means you can comfortably fit these SSDs, all the cables you want, even thick ATX cables, and go through these grommets here, no issues whatsoever. Big hole behind the motherboard tray, in the motherboard tray, behind the CPU socket, so you can install CPU coolers effortlessly. And power supplies up to 220mm are recommended for the Pandora ATX. Our tour of the Pandora ATX is coming to its conclusion, and I've built a little system here between takes just to entertain and give you an idea of what we can do. Other things I did was install the foot, which goes on the back, which comes in the accessory case, as does this front case badge, which is aluminum and very stiff actually, so it's a high quality badge. Yeah, what I did was build a little system to show off an example build using our Alchemy series of cables and LED strips. And of course, ASUS motherboard, and they kindly provided an R9 Fury Strix graphics card as well. So a big send-off to the red and black color scheme we've all known and loved for such a long time. The Pandora ATX will be available in stores worldwide around Christmas time, and we sincerely wish to see what you guys can do with the Pandora ATX. This is just one of our examples. With that said, we wish to thank you for your interest in the Pandora ATX and for watching this video, and I will be back soon with more BitFenix videos for sure.